We're checking out one of Arlo's latest products, the Arlo Wired Video Doorbell. What is going on, everyone? It is Andrew here from AppleInsider. Arlo in the past has had a smart doorbell, but it really just did audio. Here, we're looking at their new video doorbell. Now, to get started, it is a wired doorbell. So if you're looking for a wire-free solution, you're out of luck and you're going to have to look elsewhere. After picking it up, you can run this thing for free, or you can get a bunch of really cool additional features by subscribing to Arlo Smart. We'll talk about that in just a few. As far as the basics go, this is another wired video doorbell. It's got motion detection and alerts, video calls, quick reply messages for when something comes in, you're too busy to kind of answer it, night vision, it is of course weather resistant because it's supposed to go outside, and it is tamper resistant, so if it does get tampered with, you're going to get an alert that someone tried to mess with the doorbell as well, just so you have an idea of what's going on. Inside of the box is everything you need to get started. I really don't need anything too fancy to get this thing installed. It is very easy, it took us just a few moments, and will replace a standard doorbell, or if you're coming from something else like a Ring and you're tired of all the privacy issues and everything else that comes with owning a Ring doorbell. So you have the doorbell itself, you have an angled bracket there, you have the mounting hardware, you have the tool to remove the plate to gain access to the back part just to kind of separate things out, the chime adapter, and again the mounting hardware, all the screws you need and the wiring nuts, just everything you need to get it going. It's very simple, very easy to go, nothing is really fancy here. You don't have to use all of the parts, so right here is like the angled mount, so if you don't need to mount this at an angle, then you don't have to use it. You can mount it straight on the door. It's very wide, so it works very well. You have a chime adapter. Now honestly, I didn't use this. We don't have an old chime in the house, so I just did not use this, but if you do have a chime going to your existing doorbell, it's very easy to attach that and get going. So here's a doorbell. It's pretty much what it looks like. There's just the two spots in the back to connect the wires coming from your existing doorbell. Along the front, you have the camera up towards the top. You have a button down there at the bottom where someone can actually press your doorbell as they approach it. And you have a status light there in the center. But otherwise, it's just a very small, unassuming video doorbell. We got ours installed and we've been running it for the past few weeks. We've been trying out Arlo Smart with the video doorbell, which honestly, I'm not usually a huge fan of those, but Arlo adds so many different features to Arlo Smart that I felt it was really worth it with this doorbell. And we also have a bunch of other cameras as well, so it kind of just ties into the whole package. So here it is, mounted on our front porch. As someone approaches the door, you can see this will light up here, giving it that breathing kind of status light there on the front. It also gives them a good visual notifier of where they can press. As a motion is detected, you'll get a rich notification, especially on the Arlo Smart subscription, which is how you get these. You'll see this was a person detected. It'll highlight the motion in that video on that rich alert, and you can immediately go ahead and tap on play and view what is happening on your doorbell. So if you want to just view a live view, this is what we're looking at here, a live view right from that notification. Then if someone should press the button on the doorbell, you're going to get a call. Now you're not just going to get an alert, you're actually going to get like a phone call. This is tying into Apple's HomeKit API, where it actually allows it to show up as a phone. It'll show in your call log inside of the phone app, and you can answer this and accept it just like any other call. A lot of times you don't need to see the video. You already saw that motion alert, so you know who it is. You just need to talk to them. You don't have to use the video thing. So this is much more unassuming and easier to manage. Of course, you can just jump into the Arlo app, get into a live stream, have a call there. You can see in that lower left hand corner where the quick replies are, where you can send back a recorded message letting them know, like, just leave the package where it is or whatever it may be. Now I'm not going to beleaguer you with all the settings inside of the Arlo app, but there's a lot of stuff to tie into. You can view Wi-Fi networks, time zones, flicker adjustments, doorbell LEDs, change the chime that you're using. You can go in there, and these are a couple of the important ones that you may want to tinker with if everything's not perfect out of the box, which for us it was. But you can adjust that brightness higher or lower. You can change the resolution. All these come in square resolutions, which is kind of a huge thing because you can actually see things on your porch like packages because you have much more vertical real estate. Now using Arlo Smart, you can add activity zones. So maybe I don't want to get the road in this shot, but I do want to detect motion everywhere else. That is definitely something you can do with those activity zones. It becomes very handy to not just get plagued by a pile of notifications. When you tie into the library, you can see all the recordings that have come in. Everything gets flagged by what it is, which is part of that Arlo Smart subscription. So it'll know if it's a person, if it's an animal, if it is just standard motion, or if a package has been delivered. It's really cool to kind of see how it all plays out. Tying into a video, you can download it, whatever you need to do, star it, favorite it. all of that jazz. We've been talking a lot about Arlo Smart and what it does. So the main things are it'll enable 30-day video history up in the cloud. For other cameras, it'll enable higher resolution cloud recording. You get those intelligent and real rich alerts, advanced object detection, including package detection, and cloud activity zones. Another Arlo Smart feature is E911. When you call 911 from your phone, it's just going to route you to where your phone is located. But with E911, it'll route to where your house is located. So if I'm out of town for a trade show, I see something screwing going on with my Arlo, and I think I need to call the cops, I can call using that E911 feature, and it's going to ring back where my house is, so I can get routed as quickly as possible to the appropriate authorities. The Arlo Video Doorbell is pretty fantastic. I love the more vertical real estate you get on video. The video is crisp and high resolution. The smart features coming with Arlo Smart are absolutely amazing and different than a lot of the ones that we've seen. My biggest gripes is that there's no wire-free version running on battery, and that there's no HomeKit support. Arlo has been good about adding HomeKit support in the past, so I'm hopeful that maybe down the line we will see HomeKit support come to the Arlo Video Doorbell. But for now, we're just going to have to be happy with what we've got. If you want to grab an Arlo Video Doorbell for yourself, you can find the link down below in the description, and I want to hear what you guys think. Reach out to me on Twitter at Andrew_OSU.
Hey everyone, did you guys like that video? Be sure to click on that like button so we can create content that we know that you guys want to see. And follow AppleInsider on all social media channels. If you want the best prices on any Apple gear, check out the AppleInsider price guide that is updated daily. And until next time, we'll see you later.